Hi guys, hop in. A lot really happened. Honestly, like I'm so disappointed. I'm devastated. I'm very angry and upset at the moment. Honestly speaking, because much is too much for one person to actually bear it. Honestly, I don't know. A lot of things has been like a lot of things like things are really getting out of hand in this world, in this recent world that we are in now. A lot of things are going on really wrong, and sometimes I ask, what heart does people have? What type of heart do people have these days? So sorry guys, Nigerian NEPA has started. So sometimes I ask myself, what sort of heart do people have these days? Like no love again, like brothers no longer care for brothers, sisters no longer care for sisters, family members no longer care for family members. You know, that blood that they say that is thicker than water is no longer thicker. And this thing also has gotten out of hand, that, or in the sense that even children are no longer safe now. Children are no longer safe in schools. I don't know. And this whole thing is like it is even getting worse and out of hand, most especially for private schools. Most especially for private schools, honestly. So what really happened? Um, I'm just coming back. I'm just coming back. I went out since morning. So I'm just coming back. I went to see my sister. I went to see my sister. Got into her house. I saw my sister. Guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel, okay? So, getting to my sister place this evening, I saw my sister in a bad state of, you know, I saw her in a bad state. And hi, Civil John, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Please double tap your screen, okay, to give this video a thumbs up. So when I got to my sister place this evening, what I saw really broke my heart. I'm glad that you are good. I'm glad. Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Let's chit chat. Maybe we'll go into what we'll have. A lot really happened today. Please do what to drop in the comment section where you're joining from, okay? Let's know where you're joining from. Meanwhile, I'm hosting you live all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. So when I got hi. John, Civil John, where are you joining from? Where is the location? Where are you joining from? I am fine. I'm good. And you? I'm pretty fine. How are you doing too? I hope you're good, right? So, um, I met my sister actually. When I got to her house, I met her crying. I met the husband. And when I tried to inquire what really happened, she told me to go into the room and see things for myself. Getting to the room, to the children's um, bedroom, I met her last baby of 6 years old. I'm from Nigeria, Civil John. Nigeria, and you? So I met her last baby of 5 years old lying on the bed, half naked. And what happened? A lot of mark on this girl's body. Like this girl was almost like her skin was brutal. And when I asked her what really happened to this girl, what's going on? What's all this mark on this girl's skin? What's this mark on this girl body? And she was like, it was from the school. The mark was from the school. Her class teacher inflicted that injury, inflicted this sort of wickedness on this child. And I'm like, so then, what did you do? She said that when she got to the school, that Mr. A English. Ah, how are you doing, Mr. A? How are you doing? Where are you joining from? Ah, are you serious? I'm your sister. Are you serious that I'm your sister? So, I asked my sister, what did she do when she got to the girls' school? She said that she asked her what her child did that would warrant the the, the teacher to inflict such injury. And what the school told my sister was that, oh God, you see, a lot of persons, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I would like to talk to you. Go ahead, Mr. A. Go ahead. What happened? I'm listening. Go ahead. What would you want to talk about? What would you want to talk to me about? I'm listening to you. Go ahead, okay? Let me pause. I'm an English teacher, okay? That's amazing. I'm also a teacher also. I'm also a teacher, a PhD teacher and CCA teacher. I'm taking two subjects, PHE and CCA. You know what PHE, physical and health education, and also CCA means cultural and creative art. That's the subjects. That's my area of focus actually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what would you want us to talk about, Mr. A English? What would you want us to talk about? I'm listening to you. I am listening in. Glad to meet you too. What do you want us to talk about? Please, can you give my video a thumbs up? Mr. A, how to teach spoken English? Please, can you be specific? Can you be specific? What do you mean how to teach spoken English? What do you mean by that? How long have you been in the system of teaching? Let me know. And where are you from? Like, where are you joining me from? I want to know your location. Then I want to know how long you have been in the system. 16 fucking years. That's huge. Wow. That's amazing, honestly. That's amazing. Okay, you are India. You are in India. That's amazing. So, um, I'm trying to understand what you meant by um how to teach spoken English. What do you mean? Can you be specific so that I can know where to channel my response to? Clarify me, okay? Let me know. What do you mean? What do you mean how to teach spoken English? Are you an educationist? Are you an educationist? If you are an educationist, then what do you mean by how to teach spoken English? Like, are you finding it difficult to teach spoken English? Make me to understand. I take spoken English for, okay, for 12 years and 16 years children, right? Okay, what then happened? I'm listening. You're taking spoken English for 12 years and 16 years children, right? What happened again? Are they not understanding what you're teaching them, or you are not good in that area or aspect of English? Yes, I heard what you said. Okay, now I think, are you trying to say that you don't know how to teach spoken English? Is that what you're trying to say? You don't know how to teach spoken English. If you don't know how to speak spoken English, let me know so that I can be able to know the advice to give to you. Guys, welcome. Please double tap your screen for me, okay? Give this video a thumbs up, please. What method you follow? Okay, now let me start, right? I'm a Nigerian teacher. I'm a Nigerian teacher. In Nigeria, we have our method of teaching. Okay. Now, I don't know the method you guys use over there in India. Educational system differs, right? Educational system differs. So it depends on your field and specialization. As for me, like I told you, my area of specialization and focus is cultural and creative art. This is the subject I teach, and also PHE, physical and health education. Now, how do I teach this? First of all, I went to school, right? I undergo series of training. You understand? I undergo series of training. Guys, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. So, after the training, I graduated, and I got a job to start teaching. But meanwhile, before I started teaching, I always have this fear. I have this fear and phobia to talk to people. Like, I can barely stand crowd to teach them, right? Because I have phobia for crowd. But then I said that I'm gonna work on myself. You know why I said that? Because this is this is something that I went to school, I learned it, and now it is time for me to give out to the society. It is now time for me to impact on people and on these children, right? So I tried several ways, I tried many ways for me to be able to stand and teach the crowd without fear, without forgetting. Do you understand? So I started working on myself. Sometimes um, when I stand on the podium to teach students, I always stammer. I always stammer a lot because I'm not used to teaching, okay? But then I made up my mind that I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on myself so that I can kill that fear. You understand? So that I can feel that stage fright. Yes, stage fright. So what I normally do is, during that period, what I normally do is, sometimes I will stand on my mirror. I will stand in front of my mirror, and I'll start, like, I'll just do as if like my mirror becomes my student. You understand? I take my mirror like my student. You understand? And I start talking to the mirror. That mirror reflects my children, my student. So if I'm speaking to that mirror, I'm seeing my children in the image of that mirror. So each day I speak to that mirror, I know within myself that I'm speaking to these children, and that is what I kept doing. You understand? Every day, there is no each passing day that I don't speak to my mirror. So speaking to that my mirror really, really helped me a lot. So each time I spoke to the mirror, the next day I go to school, I get better. Do you understand? Each day I stand on the close to the mirror and speak to the mirror. The next day when I go to school, I get better, and that was how I was able to kill stage fright at first. Now, another challenges that I also had as a beginner, as a Nigerian teacher, is, you know, the moment I enter a classroom, I'll forget what I want to teach these children. This is something I have reversed. I have rehearsed on my own. Okay, but then the moment I enter the class, I will forget it. Why do I always forget this? Because my mind is not yet made up. I'm still seeing myself that I cannot do this. I'm not yet enough. You understand? I don't see myself. No, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. So each time what is it called? Where am I? So each time I enter the class to teach these children, I forget what I want to teach them because my mind is not yet made up. My mind is not yet settled. I have not yet accepted the fact that I'm a teacher. I have not at all. You understand? So this thing kept going on, it kept going on countless time. But as a time, I really, really have to talk to myself. I told myself, see, this thing you are doing is not going to help you. It is not going to help you at all. The earlier you take up these responsibilities, the better for you. Do you use live daily? Yes, I go live. I always go live, but not every day. Sometimes my schedule changes. You understand? Sometimes I would want to go live, but then looking at my time and all of that, I might not really have that time to go live. So, but in a week, at least I know that I go live thrice or four times in a week, depending. All right. So, back to it. So at a point, after speaking to myself and all of that, I made up my mind that this is going to be the end of my fears as a Nigerian teacher. You understand? And that was how I picked up. So each time I go into the class to teach, I no longer forget what I want to teach these children. And that was how and where, my journey as a Nigerian teacher began. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. You are such a darling. You're such a darling. I love you for that. Okay. God bless you. So that was how I began my journey as a Nigerian teacher. All right. So that is it. So what is your challenges as an Indian teacher? What is your challenges? Can I know in the comment section what challenges are you having as a teacher in India? So remember, I was telling you guys about what happened to my sister's child. So my sister said that when she went to the school to confront the school to know why her daughter was maltreated. My net is over. What do you mean by your net is over? What do you mean? Can you be explicit? Hmm? I don't understand what you meant by my net is over. So what was this girl's crime? My nephew's crime was because she peed on herself. She peed on herself. And why did she pee on herself? She said that when she got to the restroom to use the restroom, she found out that someone was there and the person was taking time. Maybe the person was pooing. Do you understand? And this girl has to wait for the person in the toilet to come out. And as a result of waiting, I think she was overly pressed. I think she was overly pressed, and as a result of that, she ended up peeing on herself. So when she got back to the class, the teacher asked her why did she pee on herself, and she told the teacher what really happened. And the teacher was like, "It's a lie. You, this child, you don't like doing this, you don't like doing that." The next thing, she picked up a cane and started spanking this girl all over the body. A child of 5 years old being thoroughly spanked and beaten, and all over her body, especially the back, the legs, and the hand, were traces and marks of cane. And this girl, to make matter worse, she is fair in complexion. And now the school did not do anything about it. The school was even telling my sister that she didn't train her child very well. That is why her child has to pee on herself. Like, where is it done? Where is it done? Your teacher abused a child that is under his or her care. And instead of you to query the teacher, instead of you to find out why the teacher maltreated a child, you are scolding the parent that the reason why her child pee on herself was because she lacked home training. Like, really, for goodness sake, this can actually happen to anybody. You see, peeing on yourself, it can actually happen to anybody. There are times in our life when maybe you went out, you are out, and at a point you are pressed, and there is no place for you to ease yourself, no nearby toilet. Maybe by the time you are able to find a restroom or a toilet to ease yourself, you might end up peeing on your body. This can actually happen to anybody, and that was exactly what happened to this child. And the teacher picked it up and started flogging the hell out of this girl, to the extent that she inflicted so much injury on this child. And the school didn't do anything about it. Rather, the school was scolding my sister, telling her that she didn't train her child properly. Where is it all? Why do we? Better Picking TV. Oh, how are you doing? Good evening to you. How are you? Where are you joining me from? Please, please, please do me a favor. Like my video, okay? Double tap on your screen right now to give this video a thumbs up. Please, guys, do this for me, okay? Please double tap your screen. Better Picking. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So the question I now ask myself is, are our children? Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, you've made my night already. Thank you. Thank you. So I asked myself, are our children safe again in the hands of the school teachers? Because if I should come to a school, or if I should go to a school to enroll my child, I'm enrolling my child in a school because I so much trust that school. I trusted that school to the extent that they are, or they can be able to take care of my child in my absence. But these days, reverse is the case. A lot of demonic human set of people are being employed in a school system. They are being employed in a school system, and these people end up inflicting injuries on these children. They end up maltreating these children. They end up doing a lot of harms on these children. And so I ask, what is really, really going on? If this set of people cannot actually take care of our children, then why do we enroll them in the school? Why do we hand them, or why do we leave them in the hands of school teachers? Why? Why can't they take care of these children? And moreover, for some schools that recruit teachers without proper investigation, you recruit anyhow teachers, you don't even know the temperament of that individual you are employing to take care of a child in a school. How do they do it? Before you employ someone in your school to teach, make sure that the person you are employing. Evening to you. How do you feel the weather now? I'm chatting from Port Harcourt. Oh, how is Port Harcourt? I'm I'm hosting you live all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Well, the weather here in Lagos is okay, although it was sunny. Yes, it was sunny all throughout today. It was sunny all throughout today, but yesterday it was cloudy, and at some point it began to it began drizzling. You understand? It began drizzling. But for today, the weather, Better Picking, I hope you are here. The weather is absolutely cool today. To be honest with you, the weather is cool, very, very cool today. Yes, it's cool. But it's too sunny. It's quite scorchy. Very, very scorchy. Even when I was going out in the afternoon, I felt like to even go out with an umbrella, but then it didn't happen. I couldn't. I don't know why. I think today was in fact, today was one of my worst lazy day. Honestly, it was a lazy day for me. That's why I couldn't go out. But then the weather is fine. So how do you feel in your own side? How do you feel? Hmm? Better Picking, how do you feel also? Can you tell me? Guys, please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Honestly, today has been so sad. It's a sad day for me. It's a sad day. Thank you for the thumbs up. Aww. Thank you. See how I'm blushing, guys. See how I'm blushing. Courtesy of you guys. Thank you, thank you. So, throughout today, I've really, really been sad. Honestly, I've been sad. I've been moody. I've been down emotionally because of what happened to my nephew. Yeah, it wasn't a good sight at all. If you see this child, if you see what the injury, if you see what like the amount of injury inflicted on this girl, courtesy of the class teacher, honestly, you yourself, You can't even stand it. At some point today, I was like, my hands were shaking. I said, can I actually trust a teacher with my child? Like, what heart will I even have in order to leave a teacher to take care of my child? Is it not better that I employ a home teacher to be teaching my child instead of enrolling my child in a school? Because these days schools are not safe again. Some schools are not safe and healthy for our children. Some schools are turning into something that I don't even know. I don't know if this happens over there, overseas and abroad, but Nigeria now, a lot of things are going on. Don't get me wrong, Nigeria is my country, is my beloved country. But then, a lot is happening these days. A lot is happening these days. So I would want to know, what do you think about teachers that maltreat children? What do you think? What is your take on teachers that manhandle children? If your child were to be manhandled by a teacher, how will you take it? How will you take it? Are you going to let it slide? Are you going to let school authority to, you know, um, take the law into their hands, or are you going to take the law into your hand? Just like what happened to my sister today. Her child was severely flogged and she couldn't fight. She couldn't do anything. Rather, the school was blaming her for not training her child very well. The school was blaming her because her daughter lacked home training. A teacher, a teacher. What heart do we have towards these children? For goodness sake, these children are innocent. They don't know anything. Some of them doesn't even know what is going on in their environment. So why can't you be patient enough with these children? Okay, better picking, okay. So why can't we really, really be patient with these children? Why can't we? Honestly, it's disheartening. It's very, very disheartening. Honestly. I won't really take that from anybody. I won't take that. Anyone that thinks that he or she is demonic and you there inflict such injury on my child. See, I'm not against you as a teacher. Discipline my child. When my child does something wrong, please discipline my child, okay? Discipline my child very well, but do not inflict injury on my child. That is what I will not take. I didn't ask you not to discipline. You are free as a teacher, you are free as a school authority to discipline my child when he or she misbehaves. But don't you dare inflict an injury on my child. Don't. If you have high temper, if you have hot temper, if your temperament is very high, please work on yourself. Do not vet your anger on these children because they are innocent. They are innocent. Like I said, some of them don't even know what is going on in their environment. They don't know what they are doing. These children doesn't know their right from their left. They don't know their right from their left. So why can't you be patient with them? Why? Why maltreat a child to that extent? Honestly, it's not funny. It is really, really not funny at all. May God help our children. May God help our children. The other day, I was going through the internet and I came across a video of a child that was sexually molested. A girl child was molested sexually in a school. In a school, and this has been happening not once, not twice, not thrice. A particular child, a teacher in the school, kept molesting this child, and the school are not seeing it. What happened to installing a CCTV cameras in these classes all over the environment of the school building? Why can't you install CCTV cameras to monitor what is going on in your school? How can you as a school, you don't know that your teacher is molesting a child countless time? A child in the kindergarten being molested severally, and you don't know as a school. That was what I came across on the internet. The woman was crying. Come and see this child's private part swollen, courtesy of one demonic man that I don't know, a pedophile, because that's what they are, pedophiles. What joy do you derive in defiling a child? What joy do you derive in defiling a child? Why can't you go to for an adult woman? Why not go for a woman that has senses? Why defiling a child? Because this child doesn't know anything, and you're already engaging this child in this type of illicit act, immoral act, and this child will be growing with it, and you will end up threatening this child. Do not speak. If you speak, I'm gonna kill you. If you speak, I'm gonna do this to you. And this child will keep it to him or herself. He will not be able to speak up. That is so bad. It's so bad, honestly. So bad. So bad. And some of these people, they go scot-free. They go scot-free. Some years ago, one of the popular schools in Nigeria was shut down. Why was it shut down? A child in the junior secondary was being molested by a child in the senior college. Homosexual. What is going on in the schools? What is going on in the school system these days? I really don't understand, honestly. And I pray, may God help us in this country. Because looking at the level of, what is it called? The level of immorality that is going on in this country, it is getting, like, it is quite alarming. It is quite alarming, honestly. It is quite alarming. Our children are no longer safe. They are not safe from the hands of their colleagues, their fellow students. They are not safe from the hands of their teachers, the so-called teachers that their parents handed them over to take care of them. They are not safe in their hands. So how will such child learn under such environment? Because there is no way the child will be able to learn in that environment. Honestly, please, I want to know in the comment section. I want to know in the comment section, what would be your take if your child was involved in this type of thing? Like someone molested your child, someone maltreated your child in the school. What would be your take on it? How will you handle it? Because as it stands now, my sister is just there at home. She's just there. She said that she left them in the hands of God. What do you mean by you left them in the hand of God? For someone that molested, that maltreated your child, and you are leaving the school and the teacher in the hand of God, simply because of what? They demoralize you by telling you that you did not train your child very well. Where is it done? It's not done. It is not done. I won't let such happen. Honestly, I won't let it slide at all. I won't let it slide. Please, guys, if you're just joining, give this video a thumbs up and tell me in the comment section, have you had that experience where your child is being manhandled and your child is being inflicted injury in the school by a teacher? Have you ever found yourself in such situation? How do you handle it? How did you handle it? You know, some parents will even go to the extra mile of calling a police on such teacher. Some parents will even go to the extra mile to sue the school, and the school will be shut down. But then, for some persons that doesn't have the money to, help them to carry out those assess assignments, maybe to call the police or to sue the school, they will just keep quiet. They'll just keep mute. Simply because of what? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. The society itself has failed us, honestly. The society has failed us. They have failed us. May God help us in this country, honestly speaking. May God help us in this country. Because with what is going on now, I don't know. I don't know where we are heading to. I don't know where we are heading to. I think this is a second Sodom and Gomorrah. Sorry to say, but this is a second Sodom and Gomorrah. You remember what happens in the Bible? Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what happens, right? That is exactly what is going on now. Can I know what you think in the comment section? Seems like I'm the only one talking. Let me know what you think, okay? Guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Victoria, sorry guys. Please, if you're just joining, double tap your screen, okay? Give this video a thumbs up and tell me where you're joining from. I want to be happy this night, guys. I want to be happy because throughout today I've been sad. Amaka, throughout today I've been sad, honestly. I've really, really been sad. Apollo? Okay, kinelele. Onele kinele. Are you serious? Okay, okay, okay. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? What do you think in the comment section? What will you do if you are a parent and such happens to your child? What will you do? Be sincere, be honest. Whatever you share here, it might help someone actually. We want our children to be safe. We want our children to be in an environment where they will feel safe and not in an environment where they will feel threatened. Not in an environment where they will not be safe at all. I know of a child that whenever he or she wakes up in the morning, he or she will start crying, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I know a neighbor of mine that her child cries every morning. Whenever they wake this child up, he will be crying. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. The mom doesn't know the reason why this child always cry. She doesn't know the reason why she always cry like that every day. And she herself, she have not even find out time to engage in a talk with this child to know why he always cry that he doesn't want to go to school. See, one thing about we parents is sometimes our children will be exhibiting some characters and we will not even pay attention to that child. A child is always crying in the morning. Mommy, I don't want to go to school. Mommy, I don't want to go to school. And you don't want to look into it and see why this child always cries like that. You don't want to check. You just leave the child is crying. And you end up forcing the child to school. When the child gets to school, the same thing keep happening again. Tomorrow again, when you wake this child up, this child is still crying, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Hmm? That means you can't protect your child. When your child always cries in the morning that he or she doesn't want to go to school, please find out why. There is a reason why that child always cry in the morning, that he or she doesn't want to go to school. It's either the child is being bullied in the school. It's either the child is being threatened in the school. It's either the child is encountering a lot of problems or the teacher is always flogging this child. The only thing you owe that child as a parent is to find out why he or she always cry and make your child your best friend. Make your child your best friend to the extent, to the point that these children will always confide in you when things are going on bad for them. They should be able to trust you enough to confide in you. Mommy, this is what is going on. Sometimes, see all these things that is happening to our children. It is the fault is actually from us. Yes, the fault is actually from we parents, because a lot of us, especially here in Nigeria, a lot of us are, you know, we're all business minded. As early as in the morning, you're out for your business. You don't even know how your children are faring. All you know is that there is a house help in the house. You don't have time for your children. You don't have time to interact with your children. You don't have time to make your children's meal. You don't have time to go to your children's school to find out what is going on. And you think such child can confide in you when things are going on bad for them? Of course, the answer is no. They will find it extremely very, very difficult. You know why? Because you are hardly there for them. They can't open up to you. So the earlier you you make living better for these children, the better. So guys, I think we'll be signing out from here. I've taken much time already. I didn't actually start this live show on time. I didn't start on time, but I'm ending it right here now. Okay, I'm gonna end it immediately because my time is already against me. All right. So I hope and I believe that we are going to meet again tomorrow. I just hope that I'll be able to, come out to have you guys. But if I'm not able to be live tomorrow, I promise you guys on Monday we are going to see again. All right. So if you are not yet a subscribed member, do well to subscribe, right? Hit that like button, share this video for others to also get to see it. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our latest trending stories, because all of them are all fully packed, right? So, guys, thank you very much. Have a lovely night's rest and a happy new week in advance. Good night.